Yeah, she's ready to go. She's saying that she don't want your love. Tryna put the pieces to a heart that you broke. And the crying, the cheating, the lying. Man, she don't want your love anymore. And I'm thinking I should give it a go. I heard you're looking for somebody to love. Yeah. So if you're looking for somebody to love, I can give it a go. I can give it a go. Treat you better. I promise the weather will be much better. I bet your young knees can get you much wetter. I know that you and me can take this world by storm together. Girl, stop flexing. I'm what you're missing. Ain't my fault that hate didn't listen. Not at all, I'm not trying to diss him. I just hope he learns his lesson. Hold up, her face and her body, everything about it. And you can compare it to nobody. Yeah. And she got me like, whoa. She's ready to go. She's saying that she don't want your love. Tryna put the pieces to a heart that you broke.
On to this tutorial. So eyebrows are done off camera, and I prime my face with the primerizer from Smashbox and use the NYX in dark brown eyebrow pencil to fill in the brows and the Wet n Wild concealer to clean up around it. So now with the LA Girl Pro, I'm going to move on to the eyes, and I'm going to use that concealer in the color Fawn to be the base of this eye look. And then with this Real Techniques beauty sponge, I'm going to blend out this concealer. You know that LA Girl Pro is tried and true. And now this Wet n Wild is the same. So the Wet n Wild and Cocoa, I'm going to use that to conceal any dark spots around my, around my mouth and obviously underneath my eyes. But definitely on my cheeks and on the sides of like my cheeks, I have really bad dark spots. So anyways, I'm using a beauty sponge to blend that out. And did I tell y'all that concealer is $3.99? It is everything. Like, it works really good. So now onto the Airspun powder to set everything on my face, and I use a beauty sponge to apply the powder. I don't mind using the beauty sponge. I go back and forth with the brush or that. So anyways, I'm using that to set all the concealer, especially around my mouth. I got this trick from Jaclyn, and I like it a lot. So these 4 brushes here I am going to use to do this eye look. So I'm starting off with 3 palettes, or I should say I'm using 3 palettes: the Jaclyn Hill, the Too Faced in PB&J, and the Black Radiance in this berry color palette. So I'm gonna use the Black Radiance one first. Well, no, I'm gonna use the PB&J one first actually, because I'm gonna do the brown underneath my brows to kind of make sure everything's blended and it's seamless and it's just a natural like brown color underneath my eyebrows. So then I'm gonna use the Black Radiance with that soft pink there to start the buildup of the purple, all purple eyeshadow look that I'm doing today. So I'm using a fluffy brush to blend out into the crease, and then I'm going to use a tapered fluffy brush to go ahead and take that jelly color from the PB&J to start just literally blending out the color all over my eyelid and also into the crease. Again, like I said, I'm using these pinky berry colors to build up the purple. So onto the Jaclyn Hill, I'm going to use the dark purple color with the eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to pack on that purple. I was super excited. That purple was like so intense. Like, I loved it. So I put it onto my eyelid, and then I moved on into the crease. Now back with the jelly, I'm going to go ahead and blend out all 3 colors together so everything is seamless. So I'm just continuously blending to make sure all the colors look good together. And then I'm going to use that smudge brush with that same purple from the Jaclyn Hill to intensify the outer corner of my eyes to kind of give some depth to the eye look, and doesn't look like I just like slapped purple all over my eyelid. So once I finished with that, I went ahead and moved on to bam, both eyes. Look at that. It looks amazing. So onto the Clinique in the 3-in-1 foundation in Amber. I am putting that all over my face, doing some long streaks or long strokes of that color onto my face. And I really love the applicator brush as well as this foundation. It was like my 3rd time using it. So I'm using my It Cosmetics blurring foundation brush. I sprayed it with some water just to make the finish of this foundation more of a natural finish versus like a beat, like glammed full coverage finish. So I'm blending it all out, and I love this concealer. It's like amazing, and it does truly last like all day for me. So now I'm going with the FitMe Maybelline powder in the color Coconut with my powder brush from It Cosmetics. And I just set my face. So onto the concealer, I'm using Amande in the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer, and I'm layering on top of that the LA Girl Pro in the color Fawn to highlight underneath my eyes. So yeah, I love the Amande, but it doesn't give like the highlight that I'm looking for. So I always follow up with like something a little bit more, like 2 shades lighter than my skin tone, which is fine. And then I'm using a beauty sponge to blend out and just dab out that concealer. I'm just going to instantly to just dab. Dab, 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 dab. Anyway, sorry. So I dabbed it out, and then again, like I said, the Nars kind of is a very like subtle highlight. So and then followed up again with the Fawn to kind of brighten up just slightly. Like I wasn't going for that complete snatched look. I wanted the eyes to kind of do the talking. So I did a slight highlight again, and then I'm setting it with the Airspun. I don't bake. I kind of just dab on the powder onto my face until it melts like butter and basically sets that concealer. So, and it works for me. And you know, this powder doesn't give flashbacks. So yeah, if you don't know, this powder is like $5 or $7 at Walgreens. So now moving on to contouring, I'm using a black Radiance True Complexion in the powder formula, and this brown was it's super bomb. Like I just love this brown that they have in this palette. So I'm using an angled fluffy brush, and I tapped the powder to contour into my face, and then I blended it out. I usually do that so that way I don't go too crazy, because you know, once you kind of go crazy with the contour, you got to follow up. So if you snatch your face with that contour and you ain't mean to, you just got to continue doing it. Like there's no going back. So I'm just slightly contouring my nose just a little bit. And then after that, I'm going to cut that contour by taking my setting powder to kind of like clean up and make the contour a little bit more sharper. But once you do this, you definitely got to blend out. So I'm going back with the sculpting powder in the contouring palette to kind of bring together the contour and the concealer that I use to highlight underneath my nose, and also to emphasize and kind of accentuate any part of my face that I just want to bring detail and attention to. And it works really good. So now I'm going to use the same coconut powder from Maybelline to just kind of tie in everything and blend out all the harsh lines and everything I just did to make sure everything's all together. I think this brush was a little bit too soft to use to blend out everything, especially that translucent powder underneath my contour, because I feel like I could have blended out a little bit more better. But anyways, moving on, the chocolate gold palette. I'm doing the chocolate gold color in the inner corners of my eyes. I love this palette, y'all. Oh my gosh, I just had to have it when it came out. So as I was starting to apply the color, I was just like, let me spray the brush to really kind of bring out and intensify the gold. And as you can see here, that itch just popped instantly after I sprayed the brush. And I'm using a small detail brush. It's from Real Techniques, and it works perfect to just get those little teeny spots of details that you want to kind of add some kablam to. Like, boom, look at that. And then I added some underneath on my waterline just to kind of give this look a more of a glammy finish. Like I just kind of wanted to be extra. Bam. I was super excited, y'all. Because this palette is everything. Like that gold. Oh my God. It's so beautiful. And now I'm going back with the dark purple from the Jaclyn Hill. And I'm just smoking out the bottom part of my eyes to kind of tie in the whole look. And yeah, I just really kind of just smoked it out. And now I'm going to go ahead and put on my mascara. That's the Lancome mascara, the Mr. Big one. And I love that mascara. It's so good. It's not clumpy. The formula is not thick, in my opinion. It's just amazing. And it really kind of like makes me look like I have fake lashes, because I don't know how to put lashes on yet. I'm still practicing. But yeah, Lancome did that with that mascara. Now I'm going to go ahead and put some blush. That's the Anastasia blush kit in the color Pool Party. And I use that coral and that pink just to give my cheeks a little pop of color. And so, yeah, just to give my face a little bit more color. It doesn't look too flushed. And then I'm moving on to highlight. So I'm using the L'Oreal Geller Baked Gelato Swirl Trio. And it's in the color Gilded Honey. And I'm using the sponge brush to tap the highlight on, and then I followed up with a setting brush to blend it out. And I promise you that Gilded Honey is like my fave. Oh my gosh, it's like my favorite highlighter. One of my favorite highlighters. I have many. And then I'm going to add some more of the gold underneath my eyes from the Jaclyn. Jaclyn Hill, the Too Faced Chocolate Gold palette. And then I set my face with the All Nighter setting spray and onto the lips. And this, I can't remember the color, and I'm going to put everything in the description box, but I really love this Laura Geller liquid lipstick. It is my everything. And that is it for the tutorial. Everything I'm going to put in the description box, and yeah, that is it. So I hope you guys really enjoyed that. Real quick, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe our video. It was literally like me just trying to do a quick beat, but turn into like a sleigh of this whole purple theme, purple and gold I should say. I love the way the colors play off with my hair, so I really hope you guys enjoyed watching it. So again, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe our videos. Don't forget to check out Ashley and Faj's videos as well, and thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Deuces, peace, love, and happiness.